What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got a huge update, guys. This one coming from the set of The View, where The View host Joy Behar goes completely off the rails, you guys, nearly getting herself fired and removed from the show based off this following clip where she had a description and details on Biden's State of the Union. And you could tell that she had something else up her sleeve, guys, but she was lying. I'm excited to get into this one and see why she's gotten herself into so much trouble and why the news network ABC is upset with Joy Behar. So we get straight to the clip. I'll get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. Definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. Also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end for your boy. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
This is about The View gaslighting. This is 100% gaslighting video.
Since we're on a good mood today, I noticed that. Since the future of our country is at stake in this presidential election, there was a lot of pressure for President Biden to deliver on his State of the Union last night.
Some of you go like, I hate The View. Why do you show it? It is important to show gaslighting to you so you can see what media is doing.
Here's the simple truth. You can't love your country only when you win.
I thought he was fabulous.
It's being done at your public schools to your children. It's done by Hollywood softly through culture and entertainment.
Objectively good night for Joe Biden.
It's done online by big media. And it's even done by your friends who pressure you using little words about things that attack your values.
I mean, I felt like I was at my black church.
If it had not been for the Lord, Georgia's Fulton County District Attorney, Fannie Willis.
Saw a group of white attorneys trying to publicly lynch District Attorney Fannie Willis.
The history books, her name happens to be Fannie Willis.
I felt like I was at my black church.
Here Fannie comes in.
Isn't that what they're trying to do to Fannie Willis?
Like Fannie Willis is
about Fannie Willis.
And attack Fannie Willis.
Fannie Willis.
Fannie Willis.
Fannie Willis.
Sister Fannie Willis.
District Attorney Miss Fannie Willis and Miss Letitia James.
There was call and response, and we love that. I mean, he had audience participation with State of the Union.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. This is where the happy patriots are. And this is an education in gaslighting, which is a fancy way of saying brainwashing. This is a Democrat introducing a Democrat on a Democrat show for a Democrat audience.
Now, you said that you and other fellow Democrats walked out of the room last night exhilarated, and the Republicans were sad and sullen and upset. Tell us about that.
Her smile is part of the brainwashing. It's a pretend happiness, but really she's covering for an absolute terror that Trump is going to win. She has to project a false confidence that Biden did great at the State of the Union address, which he didn't. He was embarrassing and terrifying. Now, here comes the spin of Chuck Schumer.
Yes, well, look, anyone who watched that speech saw that America is strong and Biden is strong.
Do you believe that? Anyone who watched that speech, he's talking to all of you. Don't you understand? Anyone who watched that speech knows that America's strong and Biden is strong. They're actually telling you exactly what they fear. The real truth is they know America is weak and America perceives Biden as weak.
And no, if you watch that speech, you'd have no doubts, Joy, no doubts that Biden is going to win this election and then have a great second term where he helps the middle class.
This should make all of us clap just by them saying this. Remember, if Biden really was going to win, he wouldn't even need to say this. They're saying it as part of the propaganda to push, hope, pray. And the audience, by the way, is cued to clap on all these TV shows. They have a giant applause sign.
And he talked about everything the middle class needed, whether it's education or housing or lower prices.
Why didn't Chuck Schumer say what the middle class need is the ability for a girl to jog in Georgia without being murdered by an illegal? What he does not mention the open borders, which is the #1 issue in America right now, even polling well among Democrats.
He also talked about how bad the former president, as he called him, was.
The former president, he called him. Chuck Schumer is now becoming an election denier. I mean, as if Trump wasn't the former president. but that Biden just merely called him that. Biden also called that murderer and illegal.
And showed how this guy would let Putin roll over him, etc.
Chuck Schumer is going back to the whole Russia lie, the idea that Trump is somehow in bed with Putin, even though it was Biden's weakness that invited Putin's massive invasion of Ukraine, and really Putin's overwhelming victories in Ukraine now is because of Biden. There was also Obama on a hot mic who talked to that one Russian guy going like, hey, if you'll go easy on us.
My last election, basically. Yeah. After my election, I have more flexibility. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I transmit this information to Vladimir and understand what.
It's the Democrats who have colluded with Russia and shown weakness to Russia, not Trump.
But my favorite moment, and this is about the Republicans, he said the former president has created the lie that January 6th was not an insurrection. You know it was an insurrection. And he said, and he pointed to the Republican senators sitting there and the Republican House members and said, and you know it's a lie, even though a lot of you follow it.
Prove to you that it's Chuck Schumer who's lying, not the Republicans, on Trump, whether he's a insurrectionist or not. It's pretty simple. It's illegal to be an insurrectionist. They could have charged him in court with insurrection. They did not, because they knew they'd lose.
I love that he brought up January 6th because they were at the Capitol. They were at the scene of the crime. And if I were running for president, I would be mentioning that scene of the crime every single day.
They haven't brought it up to the Supreme Court. They've tried. They keep trying. They're doing everything but charge him. And that's why Trump is able to run, by the way, is because none of these people actually believe he's an insurrectionist. And look at all the fake lawsuits against Trump. You don't think they could find a corrupt judge that would declare him an insurrectionist? They have not done that. Remember, they impeached him. They could not remove him. They could never charge him with insurrection. And the reason why they won't is because they know they'll lose.
And they were like children being chastised by the teacher in their classroom. They looked down. They didn't say anything. They couldn't look up. It was a great moment.
Look at these fake smiles and fake laughter. This is all brainwashing. There's one person, one sourpuss on here is not smiling. She does not think it's funny. She's very serious, and that is Sunny Hostin. She's worried, and she's not playing this brainwashing. Biden's so strong. She knows what's coming.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden showed who he is.
Right.
You know, I've known him for a long time. Obviously, I've been in the Senate and the House. And this is the Joe Biden. And his passion was real. He's from the middle class. He cares about the middle class. His family struggled in the middle class.
This is his BS biography. All of it invented, none of it true. Joe Biden is not of the middle class. He is a privileged blowhard, known for being mean, big mouth, particularly dumb, even by Democrats.
So this is the real deal, and people saw it.
If it was real, you don't have to tell people what's real. You know what I mean? And if they saw it, you don't have to tell them. Yeah, I never have to tell them, this is the real deal, and the people saw it. The truth can go unspoken, and it's still true. You actually have to articulate lies of this kind to brainwash the people, and I'm here to set you guys free. Joy Behar is just done. She's completely washed up and part of the lie machine. She's part of the lie in this one-party collusion with ABC, big tech, only one narrative allowed.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. I want you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know if you realize right there, you noticed, but I think we just seen Joy Behar in very rare form for the first time, guys. Being able to look past those TDS blinders and that Trump derangement syndrome that she has running through her pores, and actually being able to tell herself that, you know, Trump is going to win the 2024 election and Biden is going to lose. So she has to lie, guys, and look past that truth. She's saying that Biden's State of the Union was a disaster. I mean, just based off the facial expressions of Kamala Harris and House Speaker Mike Johnson alone, you could see that Biden's State of the Union address was a disaster, guys. And Joy Behar is also no stranger to seeing this, guys. She can now see past those Trump derangement syndrome blinders that she's had on for quite some time. Now she can see that Biden is going down. That State of the Union address was pitiful. What you have to remember is that Joy Behar is a plant of ABC, guys. She has to be up there and try to, push these positive message and positive narrative on Joe Biden. Everything he does, guys, even if we see him sleeping at the wheel and driving a car, Joy Behar's job is to get up there and say that Joe Biden wasn't sleeping, guys. He was resting his eyes and the car is self-driving. I mean, that is the only way that Joy Behar is allowed by ABC to stay up there on The View and spew out these lies. She has to continue to come up with these, excuses and lies, different narratives to spin on Joe Biden in order to make him look like a better candidate than what he really is. All of America could see right there that State of the Union was very scary, to say the least, guys, because we're not the only people that seen that State of the Union. Other countries seen that, and they've seen that America is at an all-time low just because of Joe Biden, guys. And what's even scarier to think, guys, is that Joy Behar and The View want, Joe Biden to remain in office and America to weaken even further, or look weak in the eyes of the enemy even further than what we already do. That's very scary to see. These figures like Joy Behar, ABC's The View, guys, Chuck Schumer, they don't want to see America flourish. They don't want to see America become great again, very strong and powerful. They want to see and bring America to an all-time low, guys. And that's what we're seeing. They didn't address anything about the open border situation, guys. Neither did Joe Biden. They don't care about that situation. They want these illegal migrants to be flooding our borders, guys, run this country into the mud just so they can get some silly votes. They know they can never win fair and square at the ballot box because all of Americans have woken up to, the corruption of the left. And we can see it right here. They're trying to, at this point, just lie and gaslight the people, brainwash them in a sense into believing whatever they say. Just the way that they present all of their information just seems like, don't believe what you're seeing, guys. All of that's a lie, and believe what I'm telling you. It's never going to work. And that's why we're seeing, so many people of their audience are leaving and coming over to the right, because it's so hard to get on board with a Joy Behar in The View now, guys. Wouldn't be surprised if we see her get replaced here soon, just because the lies with Joy Behar are getting pretty old. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts, man. Joy Behar, Chuck Schumer, Sonny hosting, getting up there and showing that the left is really freaking out that Joe Biden is not going to be able to pull this one off, especially based off that State of the Union that he had. Hop in the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week. Yo, what's happening, Retro fam? Are you guys looking for a way to connect with your boy Retro and the Retro fam on a day-to-day basis? Look no further, guys. Memberships have now been launched where you can gain exclusive access to chat with your boy Retro and the community and gain perks, guys. Just hop in the description box below and check out the link for memberships, guys. You can subscribe on a monthly basis to chat and have exclusive perks with your boy Retro and the Retro community, guys. Check that out in the description box today.